anything to hide?
No. But he might scour through the whole creche in his search.
Be calm, Rastil. Those standing in truth need not fear Vlakith's gaze.
Faithful Gish! Vlakith Gorg Shkathzai!
Shkathzai? We were not expecting visitors, kin. What brings you here?
We seek the Zaithisk. Show me the way.
You are infected! A Gake Thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
The faithful may be purified. This is Vlakith's protocol.
Tsk. Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once. And step carefully. Illek watches you. Walk well within Illek, Rastil.
Loose words are food for Gake spies. You should know better.
Forgive me. We have not been visited by an Inquisitor in an age. It is an honor.
I would be more concerned than excited. I suppose you've never seen a creche under an Inquisition before, Rastil. You are in luck. I find an operation runs much more efficiently under proper observation.
You may proceed to the creche.
You may proceed.
No harm in a little conversation.
Stop meddling where you aren't wanted, Istik. But I hope the Chutra Eye doesn't see you wandering around aimlessly.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Hush, Quanirel!
What if they don't find the weapon? Do we even know it? Forgive me, just still. I wasn't complaining. I'm honored to help search.
Quanirel, look at her. She's clearly not with the Inquisition. Nothing, just still.
We were only talking about what you already know. About the weapon. The one the Kithrak can't find.
Quanirel? Keep your mouth shut. You're going to get us in deep, Skva.
The Kithrak is very worried about the Gake threat. Before you came here, discovering what is happening in Moonrise Towers was our main focus. We heard the Kithrak say the Inquisitor is wasting her time with this search for a weapon.
We? Don't bring me into it. I know when to keep my mouth shut.
Kithrak Therazin needs results soon, or the Inquisitor will have all our necks. If you can aid in our search, kin, seek out Captain Therazin.
The Kithrak will welcome news from beyond the creche. Good news, at least.
I'll see what I can learn.
What if they don't find the weapon? Do we even know it? An Istik? But you can't be here. I can't be seen with you. The Chakrai.
Quanirel, the Inquisition have more to worry about than who you talk to in the corridors.
Our Queen's eyes and ears. They're her will incarnate, and right now, they're here.
See? I told you. Nothing to worry about.
She's in her quarters, through those doors.
The Savage is running even stricter drills than usual for the Yankee. Glad I've passed that mark already. Inquisitor Wargaz will surely be satisfied with today's training session. Surely.
What am I to do?
The Yankee are distracted enough. They don't need your interference. On second thoughts, perhaps an inquisitivistic would make a good practice dummy.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
Vlakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place. You recall stories of a prince riding a comet just like this one. With sudden clarity, you realize it's the symbol of Orpheus, a forgotten hero from the tales of your youth.
The sign of Orpheus? Blasphemy! Would I could quarter the Vandal myself.
This Githyanki looks different from the others you've seen here. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect. You take a moment to fully appreciate your masterpiece. She certainly looks a little less regal now.
A wretched display. I thought you better than such juvenile antics.
What is this? I need to get rid of it before the Inquisitor sees. No. Oh, the Inquisitor will have our necks for this! Oh, Flakithgoshkatsa! It has to come off!
I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
Step carefully, kin. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I would hate to see you fall foul of them. Hatched, mostly. Only one remains unbroken, watched over by Vashkoku, caretaker of our young. You may speak to him if you wish, but do not approach the egg, lest you fall foul of me. Kin? You will find Vashkoku watching over his clutch of one. Follow the rocks through the acid, but do not approach the egg.
Let's see what's to be said.
Is Stick permitted to view the birthing pools now? These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them. Amusing. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning. You linger still.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore... Oh. You are not from Illek. What are you doing here? This egg is in my care. It does not need saving. It is a little slower to hatch, nothing more.
Failure at the first hurdle of existence. Most caretakers would crush it and be done.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. But I shall. There could be greatness in that shell. Now leave. Come on, little one. Come on now. It's time to come out. I don't have time to parent you as well. What do you want now? It's taking a little longer than expected to hatch. The conditions must not be disturbed if it is to have a fighting chance. An accurate assessment. They hatch promptly and are well into their training. This one is just proving slow. You've no Varsh instincts about you at all. Still, the captain's due for an inspection any day now. And if she sees it here... Tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it to you? Not an easy task, and far harder without a creche to train it in. But you've a spirit about you that's quite inspiring. Perhaps even equal to the challenge. I can no longer ignore that Kithrak Therizin's patience has its limits. Very well. Here. Take these. They will aid your approach to the egg. Fight with your brothers and sisters? Well, will you take the egg or not?
Be welcome, kin, but do not disturb our peace. Kin.
A large green egg with an uneven shell. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith and a servant of Vlaakith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. And don't you dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain pass. We must scout the crash. The purifier, the safest, will be in the infirmary. Kalir's clutch held 36 eggs, more or less, though I've learned of creches that harbored 100. Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children. Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The Queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once. Go on then.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need? Of course. I couldn't leave such a treasure behind. I'll find it a place of honor in the camp. I suppose I owe you my thanks. Unlikely I'd have found this without you leading the way. In any case, it was certainly not what I expected to find in the Underdark. I wonder... perhaps this is connected to the Dark Justiciars. This is no coincidence, I'm sure of it. I need to keep an eye out for more signs. Learn more about the Justiciars' presence in these lands. It could be important. All signs we've encountered so far, perhaps. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled going forward.
Let's see what I can glean.
Now Istik wander our halls at their leisure. Captain Therizin will be even more irate than usual. Strange that one of your kind would be allowed here, especially during an inquisition.
Aim, breathe.
You're from the outside, aren't you? I can tell. You walk different to the others. Less directed. Maybe when the patrol comes back, I can learn what the outside's like.
I hope the Kithrak sends me to help find the artifact next. So far, not one patrol has found the device. But so far, not one patrol has had me in it.
Not now, Kachuki! We're busy! Wouldn't you like to know? No. Nah, we're having fun. Fine. If you're going to be a big baby about it.
A big, ugly baby?
Open it up then. It's all yours. What are you going to do with the chest? Istark, I think you should open it.
Open the chest! Open the chest! Please! Don't you want to know what's inside?
Your face, Kachogi!
Mind never quiet.
Your face!
Weren't expecting that, were you, Kachoki?
Rest time feels so wasteful. I could be training right now. Vlakith ka Sivim Hrath Crashit. Was that right? The first 10 protocols. The young must abide them, or bear the Savash's barbed whip. This Cresh's bunks look entirely too soft for my liking.
I know the Gustel does necessary work, but does she have to enjoy it so much? Renthiel was examined in the Zaithisk recently. I haven't seen him since. Perhaps he got sent back to scout Moonrise.
If you're looking for the young ones, they're with the Savash in combat drills. The trainee Yank fight well already. They will make excellent additions to our ranks.
Considering this Kresh has a Kithrak under Inquisition, there's a lot of idle kin here. Kithrak Therazin must be on her last chance by now. The Chihrai is not normally so lenient.
Let's see what I can glean.
That they let outsiders into the Kresh sets a bad precedent. I don't know why you're here, but I know it's not to talk to me, Istik.
Gustel Stornagos employs some intensive methods for a healer. Anyone with a Gake infection should be obliterated at once.
What business have you in a Kresh dormitory, Istik? Move along. Leave me be, interloper.
Istik, are you supposed to be here? Maybe I should report you to the Savash. I'm watching you, Istik. I'm sure the Inquisitor will want to hear my report.
I've not met Istik before. Do you all look like that? Ugh. Must be nice to wander about wherever you want.
If I'm seen speaking with an Istik, Captain Therazin will never let me join the patrol. Leave me alone! I can't afford to be reported to the captain.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259.
If you require treatment, take a seat, Kin. Or do you have a question? Go on. You know what we require. Well then.
Lae'zel, is it? Fine. And be quick. My work is of vital import.
We carry Gate tadpoles and have done so for countless days, yet we show no symptoms. We must enter the Zaithsk.
You are infected, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Fascinating. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you are cured. The apparatus at the top of those stairs. Quickly now. Time is of the essence. Most of our kin never get to experience the Zaithisk. Vlakith smiles on you. Go on. My time is vital. Do not squander it.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithusk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
The device is an ingenious synthesis of illithid anatomy and metal alloys. It hums with psionic energy, hinting at paths into unknown minds and unseen planes.
Stand aside! My time has come. Praise Vlaakith. Let it be done.
Sit, child. Let the Zaithusk end your suffering. You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithusk will do the rest.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's. The Zaithusk's psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed.
Yes, child. Speak the Talakit. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
The Zaithusk is working as intended.
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zala, Vlaakith, call to your queen!
My queen! Hear me!
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish. Lae'zel's life is laid bare among those that came before. Her thoughts are turned to silver thread and relayed to the astral sea. The voices of the dead cry out as one. The Zaithusk collects memories from the infected and executes them. It is not for curing. It's for killing.
Yes, child. Face her will.
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
The many planes of existence stretch before you, then coalesce. You are gifted. You are cursed.
Enough!
Damn it all! The parasite. I still feel it. I am Githyanki. I will not be Geich!
My life's work gone. And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
The Zaithisk does not fail. The only variable in this experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
No! I followed the protocol! I must be cleansed!
Incredible. Your parasite is even stronger now.
Locked, of course. I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaithisk might have killed me. The Gustil tampered with it. Traitor! And there may be more still. This must be why the Inquisitors come. A deception! Proof of the Doctor's manipulations. The Queen does not mislead Gith's children. Now hurry. We must go to the Chirai and inform him of the Doctor's sedition. To the Inquisitor at the creche. The Zaithisk's failure must be reported.
So, the Githyanki have no cure for our condition. Unless you count death as a cure. I won't pretend to be surprised.
Not the resounding success we were hoping for. Still, the price of ambition is occasionally catastrophic failure. At least our skulls remain intact.
Smoke rises like hot breath, but whatever semblance of life once powered the Zaithisk is gone.
Githyanki scholars study gate devices closely. They even incorporate their findings into our own machines and magic.
This is only a taste of the mercy at gate.
Stop!
Perhaps a tadpole has already addled your brain. Is that it?
My brain is fine.
Avrilk! Stop this insufferable whining. Kachuki! We are training to fight Gake. You think they will hesitate?
They won't need to if we keep killing each other for them. It's stupid. Orphe...
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
I suppose your inane spewings have distracted enough from my lesson. Go wet the swords. I want them sharp enough to peel a Gake's eyeball just by looking at them. I hope you do not prove this weak should we share a battlefield, Rastil. You are well on your way to being Gake food. Do better!
Still in control.
Strike hard! Slice flesh! No hesitation!
That was amazing. I've never seen someone talk the Savage down from a rage like that. He's always telling us how we have to be ruthless, that death is the only mercy we deliver. But you showed compassion and kindness. You're just like... Never mind. Don't mention Orpheus. Don't mention Orpheus. Wait. What if the Savage can read my mind? Don't think about Orpheus. Don't think about Orpheus. You've heard of him too? He's so strong and wise, and he rides a comet. A comet! I found his book. Part of it, anyway. I read it all the time. He's unbelievable. A group of warriors came. Outsiders. On a mission for Vlaakith herself. Savage Kethk made us clean their armor. And I found it. Inside one of the breastplates. Wish I knew who it belonged to. I have so many questions. Hopefully, one day I'll find them. What is it? Is this another part of the book?
Are you mad? This legend is a heresy to my queen. Merely uttering his name is enough to tempt a violent fate.
These words. There's so much more to know about him. I can't believe it. Please, let me give you the fragment I have. Thank you, Rastil. Razerai ka tavkin crushed.
You must have questions. My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell. Survival. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
Your mind connects with Lae'zel's, and together you envision the Githyanki disc.
Another part of the Orpheus tale. This one has been translated to Common. Fine. The Prince of the Comet, Part 2. The Prince of the Comet, Orpheus himself, led his honor guard into battle. Their red dragons bellowed with righteous anger, and the heavens erupted. The glorious prince cried to all who could hear him, "Praise be to my mother Gith, the queen of the one sky, sacrificed to the hells by the renegade Vlaakith." But the true heir, the Prince of the Comet, could not overcome Vlaakith's knights and their ill-gotten worms. Mighty Voss, Gestil Kithrak, lit the astral sky aflame. When the ash had cleared, beloved Orpheus was gone. True heir, glorious prince,
There's no greater crime than to exalt the pretender called Orpheus.
I can't say any more. The Savage might hear. Now, please, let me finish my work.
Mercy is death, death is mercy. This is Blackith's will. What is it? These insufferable interruptions are distracting from my lessons. Did they do things so differently when you were a hatchling? Shook! Your pathetic intervention spoke for itself. Only a lesser creche would indulge such lenience. There are whispers of Gake gatherings in unusual numbers nearby. They are not here to negotiate. We will eradicate them, Ra still, and when we do, you will be grateful our warriors are so carefully chosen. I must attend to my students. Be on your way.
Savage Kethk is a wonderful teacher. When I get my silver sword, Jestil, I'll dedicate it to him. I have to get on with my drills. I've already lost so much time. Thrust, then parry. Was it parry, then thrust? Oh.
Is that how the weakest hatchlings are treated in your creche? I suppose that explains why you made it out alive. Please, I have a dagger in my hand. I'd hate to injure an honored guest from another creche.
I love fighting with daggers. It's so personal. You're close enough to see the light go out behind their eyes. You don't look that strong for someone who survived their training. I'll help you practice if you like. I won't hurt you much.
Are you from another creche? Do you know Vlakith? If you see her, tell her I'm training twice as hard. No, 3 times as hard. What if I lose again? I have to train harder.
You look too old to be training with us. Way too old.
Strike hard! Slice flesh! No hesitation!
When I'm older, I'm gonna be strong and scary and powerful, just like the Savage.
Gate have 6 major arteries. No, wait, 7. Stop distracting me. I have to learn this or the Savage will get angry. Again. During ceramorphosis, the brainstem is reconnected to the circulatory system. Ugh, I'll never remember anything. Why am I so stupid?
Did you see that? What a wimp! I'm way braver than Val. I hope we start training with weapons soon. Reading is so boring.
Go quietly, kin. The Savage here does not like to be interrupted. I'd say your training days are behind you, Rastil. Leave it to the hatchlings.
Savage Kethk won't let us do anything fun till we pass this test. I just want to learn how to crush someone's brain with my mind. Splat! I bet you never had to do all this learning.
What is it? These insufferable interruptions are distracting from my lessons. Our wars are waged against Gake, not bandits and petty thieves. The slightest mistake, the smallest hesitation, and you die. The warrior next to you dies, 100 more behind them. So we ensure that in our ranks, there are no mistakes. I wouldn't expect an Istik to understand. On this plane, inadequacy is expected.
Savage Kethk is... He'd happily help you improve your technique, Istik.
Savage Kethk always said this plane was full of weaklings. If you keep interrupting me with a dagger in my hand, I might have an accident, Istik.
You're not capable of joining our practice, Istik. Don't even try.
What do I do? I failed the Savage. I failed Vlakith herself. I'm going to double my training. No, triple. I won't waste this chance.
Outsiders aren't supposed to see us training. You should leave. stop sneaking around, or I'll tell the Savage on you.
Unless you want to be set up as target practice, I suggest you leave, Istik. You have no business being here. Leave, before I make you.
Ugh. Blood? Rust? Scar? Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? The filth of these people. Unbelievable. Impressive? Not the word I would use, but to each their own. If you find anything worthwhile that isn't covered in Skvar, do let me know.
Yet again, the weapon eludes us. I've heard even Kithrak Voss is searching now. It is unusual for the captain to spend so long thwarted. The Inquisitor expects results.
Welcome, Rastil. If you're looking for the Kithrak, I would advise caution. Her patience hangs thin. I hope you bring good news for the Kithrak. Vlaakith help us if you don't.
I wasn't much better than the current stock when I was a Yank. Right, Garath. My life is infinitely better here watching this back door.
Illek welcomes you, Rastil.
I must return to my duty. Walk well, Rastil. Do you remember that story we were told as Yank? No. It was some war story.
What am I to do?
I see they're letting even Istik mercenaries in these days.
That's right, Garath. You're next on the list. That's why you're here, guarding nothing. I don't know. It's rather dark down here, Rastil. Leave me alone. The watch must remain undisturbed. What? Will they not heed their just still? That will not serve them well in battle with Gake.
Another Istik. You're lucky we didn't catch you outside, or you'd be in with the captain right now. If I need to speak to a creature like you, I will do so. Begone!
The captain has little patience for your kind. You'd better not waste her time. Step lightly, Istik.
Ugh. Blood? Rust? Scar? Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this. Most metals here fold like Istiks, much like Istiks themselves. But if you're so keen to extol their virtues, you can pay accordingly. On your way, then.
Think the Kithrak will cheer up when we find it?
I think we all will, when this pestilent search is finally over.
Kithrak Therizin needs results soon, or the Inquisitor will have all our necks. Better when the Chakrai leaves.
So long as he leaves with what he came for.
If you can aid in our search, kin, seek out Captain Therizin.
Very well.
Should have let me interrogate those cultists. I'd have loosened their tongues properly.
I'm sure you would. Likely before they'd had the chance to say anything useful. Another outsider. Make yourself at home. The Chirai certainly has.
Go look herself if it's so important.
Feel free to suggest it. I'm sure she'll appreciate your input. I work alone. If you wish to join a patrol, speak to the Kithrak.
Now Istik wander our halls at their leisure. Captain Therizin will be even more irate than usual. Strange that one of your kind would be allowed here. Especially during an Inquisition.
An Istik allowed to soil our halls? Chick. If you walk in here unharmed, it is with the Captain's blessing. Speak with her if you must.
Please, Chitrai, I can explain.
The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight. Chitrai, we could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therizin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
If you've something to say, speak to the Kithrak. Are you deaf? The Kithrak will gain the measure of you.
Better start a conversation.
I'm not here. Speak to the captain. Let's see how well she handles this. If you're not here to help, you're in the way. Move along.
Honored Kithrak, may Vlaakith show us truth.
You are not familiar to me, Rastil. Do you bring news of the weapon?
You sense Shadowheart's worry. This weapon sounds like the artifact you carry.
What was that look? You know something. Do you have it? Then why, Rastil, do you waste my time? By command of the Inquisition, you are ordered to join in our search. Return with the weapon or do not return at all.
She speaks the truth, Kithrak.
A Sharlak? Among us? Whom would you accuse? The Gustil? A strong accusation from the mouth of a Vin Isk. The very same said to hold the weapon we seek. You have returned. Any news of the weapon?
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Shema Zala Vlaakith. Give it to me! No? Then I will take it from your corpse! Sharlak, God's a betrayer!
In Venium here.
Make way.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
No time to waste.
Rank and file dealt with. Let's hope her commander is more amenable.
A map of the Sword Coast. My people have scouted well beyond the temple.
Who would be... Oh, it is you. Make haste. We have business to conduct.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
Do as I do. The Inquisitor shall tolerate only the utmost respect.
This Inquisitor sounds like a daunting chap. But who knows? Perhaps he'll answer our questions.
It's never been that simple before. I don't know why it would be now. Another step forward.
Ah, our esteemed guest. Please approach. We have much to discuss. You have something I want. I have the knowledge you need. My Arden spoke of one of our kin that escaped a crashing Geik slave vessel.
Ch'rai. Vlaakith's justice in flesh.
You have accomplished much, child. I am pleased to finally meet you. I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares. To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geik ship. Something that belongs to us. The weapon. Give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
Some of your species say knowledge is power. They are wrong. Knowledge is everything. We took an interest in you when you became involved with this absolute cult. A pestilence of infected slaves, the first symptom of the Grand Design in action. But you are lucky. That weapon you carry is the solution. I have heard it from Queen Vlaakith herself. Hand it over. The Grand Design is what all Geik seek. The restoration of the Illithid Empire, which spanned the entirety of the multiverse. For centuries, their elder brains sought to bring back their dominion. Every plot they hatched, we stopped. But now they are close to succeeding. Never before could they pause ceremorphosis. Never before could they let the infections spread undetected. You saw the thralls gathered on the Geik ship. Imagine that everywhere. Wants, needs, choice, all would cease to be. Everything rendered unto the Geik. So, the weapon. Please.
Don't give it to him.
Do not try me. Hand over the artifact or die by my hand. The Zaithisk. I hate that you speak the truth. Choose. Your path is mine to follow. Our fate is forged. Mother Gith, guide us.
Your illustrious adventure ends here. Hetazith! Crush Illek! With me! To the death!
I will not know fate.
Orgaz was potent. We are impressed.
My queen. Skathai.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
The Deathless Queen has spoken. You will obey.
These attendants you keep, you taught them well, my child. My Lae'zel.
Chma Zala Vlakith. You know me.
Erlon of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Alchaya before. You seek purity. I may yet grant it. Istik, you bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief? No! It is not yours! To own something is to know it. That weapon you carry. The Astral Prism. It is corrupted.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken. A blight! They are an agent of the Grand Design, sent to sabotage the Astral Prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire! As long as they live, the prison is compromised. Kill them! Do this, and I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this, and ascend!
Ascension. My queen. An honor gained. A burden borne. Choose. But know this. The cost of refusal is great.
Not merely great, Lae'zel. Eternal. You are being lied to. I will be obeyed!
Skva! Do not defy my queen!
Autonomy begets consequence. Use this to enter the prism, or deny me. The choice, as ever, is yours. But know this. My wrath is carried with each of my faithful. It will find you.
Blacketh's eyes see beyond the plains. We cannot hide. Come. We must enter the prism. Its secrets are finally ours to know.
Waste no more time. Place the artifact in the planecaster.
My orders were to keep the artifact safe, not pry into it. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious as to what exactly it's hiding.
We have our orders. From the Queen of the Githyanki herself, no less. Now might be the time to consider obeying them.
Don't do it!
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower. Your mind burns hot with excitement. The concentration of psionic force is small but unmistakable. This must be a pocket of the astral plane.
Boundless. Timeless. Like every dream that ever was stitched together. It is home.
We can talk later.
By Vlaakith's will, end the prison dweller. Violently.
Please. Now's hardly the time.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing. Come. We will talk in private. Just the two of us. I may have made a mistake trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki. But you just couldn't help yourself. Could you? Still, refusing a Githyanki queen's orders. That was bold. You are a worthy ally. I told you I stole the artifact from someone. Well, I stole it from Vlaakith. Since then, she has become desperate. Vlaakith wants me dead because I know her secret. It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule. The end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Vlaakith warned you that I would try to deceive you, but consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I want the same thing as you. Freedom. I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning. It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you. Vlaakith will be furious, to make no mention of your Githyanki companion. The Lich Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about. Godlike in power, yes, but with none of the sanctity. Vlaakith is lying to her people. She pretends to know how Gith destroyed the Mind Flayer Empire. In truth, she knows nothing. If the Illithid Empire were ever to return, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule. But that very power, the power to resist Illithid control, which Vlaakith only pretends to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you. As do I. I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute. You are on the right path, to Moonrise Towers. Return to it. I hope you are ready to face Vlaakith's wrath. The entire Kresh stands ready to kill you in her name. Good luck.
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy? Vlaakith does not lie to her faithful. Open your mind. Show me.
Your mind tingles. Lae'zel seeks entrance. Your thoughts become one. She sees the truth of your confrontation in an instant.
Vlaakith Tafkinazin. I see. Vanity only madness. Vlaakith bears the full might of Tunaroth's arms, and the covenant of the Great Mother Gith. Skvar! We are leaving this place, now!
I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave, before the others come for us.
Vlaakith! Vlaakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon! Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Skaketh! Is this to be my penance? Is this heart of stone doomed to shatter? She tests me. A trial of faith. Kalir prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. I might gain Vlaakith's favor yet. Silence! I must think.
I think we've overstayed our welcome in this place, if we ever truly had one to begin with. We should leave.
I think we taught that Inquisitor a very valuable lesson. We won't be ambushing anyone else in a hurry, or doing anything else, for that matter.
I am Vlaakith's most loyal servant. She will not abandon me.
The blood of Lathander. Hardly impressive as relics go.
Remarkably well preserved. A little glimpse into the past.
The blood of Lathander. As I barely live and hardly breathe.
Such a curious artifact. So small and seemingly harmless, and yet it contains so much.
Quite a heavily guarded treasure. Good job we got past those protections.
This artifact must have been quite valuable.
Looks powerful. Perhaps they were wise to take extreme measures.
Lathander's light may be infinite, but his mercy is not. Return. Now.
Fruit. Chuk. No Githyanki of worth would prefer this to a fresh kill.
Those students are under his spell. Makes them more dangerous for us. Have to keep going. Onward.
I've got a long road ahead. ahead.
I'm ready.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Road to Baldur's Gates. Blocked. Took a new path. Found monastery. Remembered. A rhyme. Blood of Lathander. Hidden. Guarded by monks. Decided to look for it. Githyanki. Slowly. Painfully. Absolute. Moonrise. Couldn't understand. Elturel. Near Maiden's Bridge. Exiles. Lost everything.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I suppose not many can boast that they've been to a Githyanki creche and survived. Perhaps that's a good omen for our chances going forward, if you're feeling optimistic.
Walking freely out of a Githyanki creche. A miracle if ever I've seen one. And trust me, I've seen quite a few.
Looks like we're done here. Pity. This place has been a wild ride.
The sooner we get out of this Gith Warren, the better.
My first tour of a Githyanki creche. Memorable, to be certain, but the service left something to be desired.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something? There's Volo. If he's as knowledgeable as he boasts to be, perhaps he can help.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all. I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat!
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta!
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise, you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a man with one eye.
Lozel's bemused eyes are fixed on your face.
What in the hell's deepest pits were you thinking? I lead you down the one path to purification. Yet you sacrifice your eye to one charlatan and invite another to mock you for it. I can't decide whether you're excessively trustful or simply stupid, or whether there is a difference worth discerning. Such is my grace that I will not speak more of it. Such is my disdain that I will not forget.
I trust that an early payment has ensured swift action? What news of the Githyanki egg? I'm sorry. You think you can take my money and then just back out? I will not be robbed by the likes of you!
No hesitation.
Hatched up, pushing on. The Absolute's forces have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. A powerful asset. Just what are their intentions, I wonder?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Samuel Staxford. Devoted servant of the Absolute. Following orders of General Thorm. Find Duke Ravengard. Bring him to the Absolute.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Leader of true souls. Chosen of the Absolute.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Bridge is down. Better look for another way across.
Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf. Endure an hour's worth of exposition to my presence, and you may well come to consider a different sort of honorific with which to chronicle the occasion. But until then, your sentiment is well received.
Yes, yes, yes. Be that as it may, you said you came all this way on my behalf, did you not? For what purpose?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it? And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale, even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works, if only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
This way, then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling. A wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
I could debate you on that.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. The very purpose of my presence, in a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
The orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Glad it's not just me.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Meine hastra mistraril Italior Thras Annas
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion, be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you. An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms, perhaps in existence. For Mistra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left. Of course, you offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the Absolute will be gone, and I along with it. I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have, and only I can wield it. Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. But essentially, yes, I'm living on borrowed time in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. You may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against. She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me. Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mystra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mystra is concerned only for herself. Bah, perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
I can't believe Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad? It doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope. Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mystra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do? Fuck me. There's devotion and then there's stupidity. If the god of magic can't handle this without sacrificing Gale, she's no god at all. Poor Gale. He must be in bits after hearing that. I'll distract him. Tell him I haven't read a book since secondary school. Watch his face melt off.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that.
Do not walk in darkness. Turn to the light. Do not enter.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlaakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen. I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlaakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it. I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me. Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed. I'd never thought Vlakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlakith to true godhood. I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better. Yes, I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlakith's eyes are upon us. An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch.
I didn't expect Lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
What will Voss have to show for himself when we catch up with him, I wonder? His intelligence may yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We should ensure we follow up when we reach Baldur's Gate.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prism free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
So, Lae'zel's going to war with Vlakith? Going to break her chains in Baldur's Gate? Good for her.
There's a schism growing among the Githyanki people, and Lae'zel just took one step towards choosing a side.